Hey folks, your pal Bobby here, and today I'm going to try two different kinds of shredded squid. This was a part of the package, of course, that came all the way from Hawaii, and I've been excited to try it ever since. Two things to note about the packaging here is that this is actually an enjoysnacks.com product. This one says seafood combo, but as far as I can tell in the ingredients list, only squid is the main seafood, I suppose. It says Japanese mixed style squid, and this looks pretty darn good here. You can see the shredded squid, and on the back you can see even more of it, of course. But the thing that stood out to me is these kind of darker pieces. I'm not sure if that is showing up well, but I'm curious to find out if these are different taste or texture than the main shredded squid here. So this, I believe, would just be a normal plain squid flavor. And this one here is hot shredded Aika. Aika being, of course, the Japanese word for squid. And this one here says Japanese style shredded squid with chili. You can tell that this is a bit of a orangish color, much different than the, I guess, yellow or white color of the other plain flavor. And there's no strange looking pieces in this one, just all shredded squid. But one thing I kind of thought was interesting is that, this is advertised as Japanese style shredded squid, but it's actually a product of China. So either way, that seems quite popular in the Pacific region. And it came probably about halfway around the world to get to me. So I'm excited to try it. Let's get a little bit of each of these flavors into a bowl, and we'll see what it tastes like. Okay, and here we have each of the two flavors separated out into a bowl, just for ease of trying it out. And the first thing that comes to mind that I didn't show you is that they were very well packed inside the packaging. It wasn't difficult to get out of the packaging, but there was just a lot packed into the bag. So you kind of getting your money's worth, I feel like, which was nice to see. We're going to start off with the plain one here. Just going to grab a few pieces, kind of try to give an up and close view. Shredded squid, it definitely is. You can see the long strands are looking pretty good here. They're kind of firm, almost like a beef jerky, if you were to split beef jerky up into this kind of shape. Similar texture. But I'm going to give this a quick smell here. And strangely enough, it really doesn't smell like anything. Which, I don't know, maybe my allergies are getting the best of me this time of year. But no, it really doesn't have a fishy kind of smell or anything like that, which is, to be truthful, what I expected. And this is a nice long piece here. You can see it kind of separating. I think we're going to just give this piece here in my hand a try. And we're just going to go for it. Cheers. Okay, two things come to mind right away. I did notice that there was a sugar ingredient listed on the bag, and I can kind of taste that sweetness right away. It's not overpowering, and it's not bad, but definitely a little sweetness. And the second thing that comes really ripping out of the gate is, a fish taste. It didn't smell like fish, but it definitely tastes like a seafood, something seafoody. Almost like a clam, to be truthful. It kind of tastes like clam, which is good. I like clams, but I'm just trying to compare it to something that I'm already familiar with. I'll take another piece here. Very good. Same thing on the second piece, a very sweet, sugary taste initially. Well, I said very, but that's not true. It's very subtle, but it's there. You can taste it. That particular piece, the second piece, was not as fishy, but definitely worthwhile. There's definitely nothing wrong with this at all. I know from this side of the world, calamari is popular, but shredded squid jerky, I guess you'd call it, is definitely not. But that is very tasty. So 2 thumbs up for me on that one. I'm going to cleanse my palate, as it were, and we'll try out the chili. Okay, folks, and we're back here. This time we're going to try out the chili flavored one. It said that it was hot on the bag, so we'll see if there's any spice to it. This is a nice long piece here. Of course, similar in consistency to the normal flavor, which I would expect. Going to give this one a smell as well to see if it smells like anything. And you could probably guess that this time it smells like chili. So still no real fish scent or anything like that, but the flavoring is subtly there. I can definitely smell it. Doesn't smell bad or anything like that, so I think the only thing left to do is let's see, there's some of this finer stuff here. Maybe I'll take some of the finer stuff as a taste test here. So here we go. Okay, that's very interesting because it started out with that subtly sweet sugar kind of flavor, and then it immediately kicked me in the tongue with the spice. It wasn't overwhelming, a good flavor to it. Quickly followed by the fishy kind of clam taste from the plain flavor. The chili flavor kind of dissipates a little quickly, but it definitely adds to it, and I think it's a good addition. Definitely not too spicy. I'm like a medium spice tolerance, so for me that was no problem at all. I'm gonna try this nice big long piece next and just see if it's any different. The long strands like that are a little chewier, of course, than the more shredded style portion. I guess that's kind of not rocket science to say that, but the chili flavor's still pretty prominent on this piece, but it kind of comes quick. It hits you real quick, and it's a little spicy, but then dissipates right away. So, giving it a chew here. Though definitely 2 thumbs up for the chili flavor as well. I guess that gives you, what, 4 thumbs up? 2 for each flavor here. I really enjoyed the taste test so far, and I have a nice big bag's worth to go. So this is definitely going to be an enjoyable snack until I eat it. Hopefully it will last me a little while, and I won't go through it too quick. So this has been your pal Bobby. Thanks for joining me on this shredded squid taste test.